Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. We're gonna see the intraday for Bitcoin here, what happened and what it might happen next. So basically today we saw the indicators analysis. We mentioned, of course, we might see lower prices still, and still possible. Of course, we still can be in a correction here as an extension still unfolding there, which it can be, of course, playing here as a wave 1, this impulse, wave 2, and then wave 3, 4, and a 5, to finish a wave A potentially, and then having a correction wave B and a wave C as a zigzag, to hit, of course, this wave 3 in case this wave 3 will unfold, of course, for a deeper and a longer, of course, in time, wave 3 in ending diagonal. Now, also there is a possibility that we need, of course, to discuss as well, potential finished wave 3 over there, in case we have finished the first impulse wave A here, and we're looking for wave B, and this impulse is, of course, potentially a wave C there, which, I still, of course, wonder here, because we got kind of like a signal for a little bit to push for higher. We're gonna see it on the micro level, but it can be even a 3 waves for wave 4 here, and then having wave 5 to finish, of course, the wave A, meaning, of course, finishing an impulse, full impulse here, A, B, C. So 2 possibilities. Are we in a longer wave A, B, and a C, or is it a very short wave 3 because we took the low already of the wave 1? Yeah, wave 1, wave 2 can be a wave 3 short here, and then having a wave 4, and then wave 5 hitting exactly the 68k as, of course, our expectation on the daily. And here is the difference. Is it an aggressive ending diagonal gonna be something like that for deeper, or is gonna be a less aggressive one? Yeah, like something like that. And then finishing up somewhere here, and then starting the bull run. Yeah, so very likely that it might start from there. But yeah, now the question mark is, did we finish the wave 3 or not? Now, if we want to dive deeper here, on the 1 hour chart, we can start to see, of course, something, or 15-minute chart, we start to see something corrective. Honestly, I'm not, of course, yet convinced that this is something as a bullish here. I see, of course, a little bit higher prices. Now, we were expecting potentially an impulse toward the downside here, in case, of course, you have 1, 2, 3. But obviously, the price took the wave 1 again, and nothing is impulsive. By all means, it can be, of course, a 3 ways up, 3 ways down here, and we're looking for a wave C towards the upside for a longer correction. And that means, of course, can be a regular flat here unfolding as a wave C, and we might hit around this area, the 80k, 80k 500 can be also a possible scenario, and then, of course, finishing a wave 4 there for this impulse, as an extension, and then pushing one more low, of course, towards the downside, which it might be, of course, a wave 5 here, this wave 5 there, and, of course, finishing up then a wave A. In this case, we're gonna bring the wave A there in case this happens. And then, of course, looking later on for a wave B and a wave C to finish up, of course, a deeper wave 3 aggressive ending diagonal. So to be watched, I would say the 80k. Yeah, if we take the 80k there and we start to see a weakness again and dropping again toward the downside, can be a possibility. If we break it for higher, well, that might be, of course, a signal, something, of course, else unfolding there. So we need to test this area right now. If we unfold for something for higher, well, which it can be a wave 4 here for a diagonal, of course, meaning wave 3 finished over there. And a wave 4, that means, of course, less aggressive ending diagonal here. By all means, of course, wave 4 is gonna be this yellow one, and then, of course, pushing later on for a wave 5. So yeah, these are the possibilities right now. Are we in a wave for the diagonal, or are we in a wave for smaller one here at 1-to-1 fib level, 80k, for an impulse to finish this impulse as a wave A, and then wave B, not a wave 4, wave B and a wave C to unfold a wave 3. So yeah, these are the possibilities. I know it's a little bit complicated with the diagonal here, that it might extend for something deeper, or it might start, of course, to push for something less aggressive. So our answer will be given at the 80k. If the price stays below the 80k, we might push for lower, definitely. If we break the 80k, therefore, of course, very likely that the wave 4 for this diagonal is unfolding over there. Yep, and if we take a look also at the KGT here, so for the KGT on the 3-minute chart here, we can see, of course, invalidation for the bullish is still there. We have a pressure from the top here from the bearish in conversions, and we still, of course, in a potential bearish scenario. Of course, now we have double signals here for the bullish, of course, which might bring, of course, a little bit higher prices, which is our wave C, but invalidation says already that this is a correction, which we are talking about a wave C anyway, which is corrective wave potentially. Now we'll see, of course, 80k 500, we'll see the reaction, what's gonna be. If higher, okay, wave 4. If lower, we're still looking for something impulsive and might be, of course, a little bit extended, so we gotta be careful. The target might be, of course, in case we drop down here around the 68k, can reach it, or simply taking the low again over there. What is important is to have, of course, 5 waves impulse for wave 5. That was it for Bitcoin, the intraday. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.